Alright, good evening everyone. So today is Sunday, marks the beginning of another week. So we are going to do pre-market analysis for the week and we are going to start on gold. Yeah, we are going to start on gold. So the first pair on the list is gold, gold, gold. Yesterday, last week we actually missed the ride on gold. But after reviewing the market, I saw we didn't really miss it. We just couldn't see what we wanted to see, so we just waited. But so let's start. On gold, I have my weekly upper zone here and my weekly lower zone here. On gold, on the monthly time frame, the market is just bullish, so that's why I'm starting from the weekly time frame. And if you watch closely, the market has just been moving to the upside. We have a very nice trend line formation over here, which is showing the market, the buying momentum in the market. You see that the market is just moving to the upside. So if you have our first touch on this trend line, and then after the touch, you see the bullish momentum. The second one, the second touch, then after the touch, the bullish momentum. The third touch, and after the touch, you could all see the bullish momentum. So if we get another touch, we we are going to be getting another bullish momentum, which has already which the market has already started displaying. So what you are going to do is you are going to be looking for buying opportunities as we go through the lower time frames. You are going to be looking for buying opportunities. So let's go to the daily and see how we okay. So this is the daily time frame. I have my daily midway zone here, my daily lower zone here. So from the daily time frame, you see that price is really moving to the upside. So this is we have our strong daily support here and our daily resistance here. And if you watch the previous analysis on gold, I said price was consolidating or ranging in this exact zone, in this exact zone. So if price first up into this daily zone and then broke it to the upside and came down, creating a lower low, or we have another a higher low, sorry, the price has created a higher low here. We are meant to expect price to go for a new higher high, and upon all that you can also see price giving us multiple candle formation, multiple chart patterns, and I'm going to list some of them. First, we have a bullish engulfing at the higher low. We have a formation of a head and shoulders pattern. This is the head and this is the double shoulders. This and this. And we could see prices moving to the outside because that's a bullish head and shoulders. If you are a student of the academy, you already know all this means. And we can also see a strong bullish candle formation which closed above the open of all these candles, which was Friday's candle. It closed strong bullish, which is showing very strong buying momentum. So coming this week, we are expecting gold to be very bullish, strongly bullish. But before that, let's go to the 4 hour and see how we are going to prepare for an entry on gold. So all the way to the 4 hour. Okay, so this is the 4 hour on gold. Let me first clear this. I have my on 4 hour time frame. I have my 4 hour lower zone here, my 4 hour lower zone here. So if you watch on the 4 hour time frame, you could see that price was able to break above this strong resistance zone. This was a very strong resistance zone which price broke above. Very strong resistance zone. So if price broke out of a strong resistance zone like this, we always have to wait for a retest. So how are you going to wait for a retest? This is how. We are going to wait for price to come down for a retest. After the retest, we get our candle confirmation. Then we buy gold all the way to the weekly upper zone. We buy gold and target the weekly upper zone up here. So that's how we are going to trade gold this week. That's how we are going to trade gold this week. The network is very poor. Back now. So this is how we are going to trade gold this week. We target this zone and our stop loss will probably be maybe here, depending on how the entry comes. So this is how we will be expecting to take gold this week. So that's it on gold. Let's move on to the next pair. The next pair on the list is USD card. USD card. USD card. And on USD card, I'm looking for selling opportunity. I am looking for selling opportunity. So let's start from the monthly time frame and understand why I am looking for selling opportunity on USD card. Why? Why? Because I can't just tell you that I'm selling USD card and you just take it take my word for it, even though you should take my word for it. But let's find out why. So on USD card, on the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, my monthly lower zone here. So on the monthly time frame, you see that price is price is ranging. Okay, price is ranging. So previously, anytime price taps into this resistance zone, we see selling pressure, and anytime price taps into this demand zone, we see buying pressure. So that is what it confirmed that USD card is ranging. So from buy to sell, from sell to buy, from buy to sell, and from sell to buy. So currently, after price tap into the monthly upper zone again, we saw that price is moving to the downside again after it tapped into it, and we saw this over here. This was a couple of months back when price tapped into it. Then we could see that price is now moving to the downside. So what you are expecting is price to drop from here all the way to the monthly lower zone. So as you go through the analysis, or as you go through the lower time frames, you are going to be looking for selling opportunity on USD card. You are going to be looking for selling opportunity. So let's go to the weekly and see what we got there. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame on USD card. So on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, price is just moving to the downside. You can see a formation of, or you can see a series of lower lows and lower highs, and this is it: lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high. So from here, we are expecting USD CAD to drop all the way to the downside, creating a new lower low, creating a new lower low. And also, even though on the monthly time frame price was moving in a range market. Price was ranging on the monthly time frame. If you come to the weekly time frame also, previously price was ranging at this weekly zone exactly, between the weekly upper zone and the weekly midway zone. Price was ranging, then it broke to the upside, and you can see after it broke to the upside, tap into the monthly upper zone, then the formation of the downward movement, the lower lows and lower highs were coming in. So that is all telling us that the monthly time frame is really effective. It's very up in action. So what we are going to do is, let's go to the daily and see what you can get there. Then we go to the 4 hour and prepare for an entry on USD CAD. Okay, this is it on the daily time frame. I have my daily midway zone here, my daily lower zone, and my daily lower zone. So on the daily time frame, we could all see that price is still moving to the downside. We all see price is moving to the downside. Uh, this was a very strong weekly upper zone, a resistance. It was previously a support. The price broke it to the downside, making it a resistance, and then price tapped into it the first time. There was not enough liquidity, so price had to go there again to tap into it. Then you can see the drop incoming. And also last week's candle gave us enough momentum, closing with a bearish engulfing. So after price close with a strong bearish engulfing like this, it's telling us that yeah, it's ready to sell. So as we go to the 4 hour, we are just going to prepare how we are going to sell USD CAD. So all we have to do, we've talked about everything. So you just have to prepare for a sell on USD CAD, and what you are going to do is, because of this was caused by FOMC. We had FOMC on Friday. So because FOMC caused this strong bearish candle, we are expecting price to come back for a retest at this resistance zone, which has been made, which price has broken. So price comes back for a retest at this resistance. Then we wait for a candle confirmation and sell USD CAD all the way to the downside. We sell USD CAD all the way to the downside. So the candle confirmation will be either a bullish engulfing, or sorry, a bearish engulfing, a pin bar, or an evening star. Any of it that we get at that resistance zone exactly, we will sell USD CAD from there. So with that being said, let's move on to the next pair, which is GBPCHF. GBPCHF. And on GBPCHF, we are going to start from the monthly upper zone. We are going to start from the monthly upper zone. So on the monthly upper zone, I have my on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and the monthly lower zone here. So on the monthly time frame, price is still moving to them. On the monthly time frame, we are seeing a downtrend. We are looking at a downtrend, but it's about to change. We have about 5 days and 3 hours for this monthly candle to close, and I am very sure the direction of GBPCHF on the monthly time frame is about to change a little bit for us swing traders to enjoy, because of this support zone we have here. This support zone is so strong that anytime price taps into it, it starts moving to the upside. The support zone, that's how strong it is. So we have about 4 times that price has come into that particular zone and it has not been able to break it. So if price has not been able to break that zone, that tells us that that zone is very very strong. That is why I am so sure price is about to change direction. So on the monthly time frame on GBPCHF, I'm expecting price to move to the upside, tapping into the monthly midway zone. So what you are going to do is you are going to be looking for buying opportunity as we go through the lower time frames. You are going to be looking for buying opportunity as we go through the lower time frame. So let's move on to the weekly time frame. Okay, so here we are on the weekly time frame. I have my weekly upper zone here, my weekly midway zone here. So on the weekly time frame, price is still yes, price is moving as we expect. Yeah, price is still moving to the upside. After price tap into this zone, it went up, creating a lower high and then came for a lower low. After the lower low, you could see a nice formation pushing price to the upside. So what you are expecting price to do is go to the upside because this bearish candle is just showing a retracement. It's showing signs of retracement, retest. And also after price tap into the zone, you could see a very beautiful morning star, very beautiful morning star on the daily time frame. So that's enough buying pressure for price to go to the upside. So let's go to the daily and see what you can catch over there. So here we are on the daily time frame and you can see price. We can on the daily time frame I have my daily upper zone here. So on the daily time frame we see price is still moving to the upside because of this strong support and the formation it's giving over here. So from a higher low, should be expecting a new higher high coming in. So let's see what price will do this week. But first of all, before we do that, let's go to the 4 hour and prepare how we are going to pick an entry on GBPCHF. So on the 4 hour time frame on GBPCHF, what I'm seeing is price was previously consolidating. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame, I have my 4 hour lower zone here. And after that, you could see price was consolidating on the 4 hour time frame over here. Price was consolidating. So between this resistance and this support, price was consolidating. Then after price was broke out of the price broke out of that resistance zone, we haven't gotten a retest yet, and that is what I'm expecting to happen very very soon. The retest should happen very very soon, probably this week, so we can get. So what you are waiting for is price to come down for a retest at this particular zone. When price gets here, we wait for a candle confirmation, then we buy all the way to the upside. So because of this strong support and also this range market that happened over here, that's why we are expecting price to move to the upside after it touches into this 4 hour zone. So that's how we are going to pick the entry on GBPCHF. We'll be targeting the weekly midway zone. Our stop loss will probably be here, and we'll be targeting the weekly midway zone over there. And this is a very beautiful setup. So that's it on GBPCHF. Let's move on to the next, which is AUDUSD. AUDUSD. I wanted to do Bitcoin, but we have already done Bitcoin and we are already in a trade on Bitcoin. Even though we are in a trade on AUDUSD also, which we took last week, but a lot of people texted me that they've missed the AUDUSD setup. So this time we are going to be waiting for another setup this week last week's setup was a real banger. So I'm going to prepare for another one this week on AUD USD. So let's start from the monthly time frame on AUD USD. So on the monthly time frame on AUD USD, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, you see price is really moving to the upside. Price is really moving to the upside. So since price is moving to the outside from this support zone exactly, we are going to be looking for buying opportunity as we go through the lower time frame. So let's go to the weekly. Okay, so the weekly time frame is really nice. I have my weekly upper zone here, my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, what we are seeing is a very nice bullish pattern. So price was previously moving in a downtrend, creating a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows. Then price went up instead of it tapping into the lower high, creating an equal high, then returning to the downside. Price decided not to do that, but went to the upside, created a new a new higher high, came down for a higher low, higher high. You could see the higher low came in. So after the higher low, we are expecting price to go to the upside, creating a new higher high. So that's what you are going to ride this week. You're going to be riding for the new higher high. So let's go to the daily. So on the daily time frame, I have my daily midway zone here. So because we are expecting price to create a new higher high, and price has already tapped into our daily support zone, closing a very nice morning star. We are going to be expecting price to be bullish all throughout this week. We are expecting price to be bullish throughout this week. So what you are going to do is you are going to go to the 4 hour and then prepare for an entry on AUD USD. So this is the 4 hour time frame on AUD USD. I have my 4 hour midway zone here. And you could see that price has broken out of the 4 hour midway zone. So if price has broken out of very strong support and resistance, you have to wait for a retest, then we ride the move. Wait for a retest, then we ride the move. So this is how we are going to pick the entry on AUD USD. We are going to wait for price to come down for a retest. When price comes down for a retest, we get our candle confirmation. Then we buy AUD USD all the way to the upside. Wait for our candle confirmation over here. Then we buy our support. Our stop loss will be below the previous support, and our take profit will be at the weekly mid, the weekly upper zone. So that's how we are going to ride AUD USD into the next month. We are going to ride it into the next month, and it will be a very beautiful setup. So that's it on today's pre-market analysis. And also we'll be starting a new uh, beginners class, beginners intro into the forex market. If you are a complete beginner, you heard of forex training but you don't know anything about it, or you already have an idea of the forex market, you are already into training but you are not seeing things well, you are not profitable, you are not getting it, you are just losing. Even though losing is part of the process, but yours is too much. Simply, it might be because you do not have the right knowledge, or you are not doing the things right, or you are definitely doing something wrong. If you find yourself in any of this kind of situation, our academy is a great choice for you. And we are also starting a free class, a beginner's intro into the forex market. So we'll be starting probably next month. So if you want to join, you don't have any idea of the forex market, or you have an idea but you want to level up your skills into profitability, this class is definitely for you. So if you want to join, what you have to do is just click on the WhatsApp link in the description. It will be in the description or pinned in the comment section. Just click on it and join the group. When you join, you just text any of the admins and let them know who you are so they can also save your contact, and most of them post updates on their status, so you can also get more updates on whatever updates they post. So you just join the group, text any of the admins to save your contacts, and then also save the admin's contact so you can watch their status and stay up to date. The class will start very very soon, and it's been effective. It has always been effective, and it will continue to be effective. So what you have to do is join. And also, if you are already into trading, you are not that profitable, but you want someone to give you signals and you don't have money to pay the person, but you have money to deposit into your account and trade, all you have to do is join our free signal channel where we give you accurate signals like this analysis. When the signal is ready, that's the group we send it to. So you have to join that group also. So whenever we drop a new signal, you'll be one of the people to receive it. You'll be one of the people to receive it. And that group is on Telegram. So if you don't have Telegram account, you just create one, join the group and stay up to date on free signals. We give accurate signals. So all the setup that we've done over here, whenever it's ready, I share it in the group for everyone to take. So that's all I have for you today, and peace. I'm out.